Hello, I'm back in Toulouse. Very happy to sing this time Paul in Tote Stadt, which is one of my biggest parts. First of all, when I do this opera, and I say I do Die Tote Stadt, Bruges l'Amour, from Korngold, they said, who is that? Oh God, modern music. No. I saw some years ago Berg and Schönberg, and I never go into the opera. I don't like it. And then mostly I say, but did you see the movie, some movies of Errol Flynn, the famous movie actor in Hollywood? I said, yes, of course. Fighting. I said, okay, did you listen to the film music? Yes, it was fantastic. This is Korngold. I said, oh, interesting. The problem for the team is that Korngold was very young, and in my opinion, I of course never met him, but when you read the partiture, to have the feeling, because he also wrote it very fast, he composed it very fast, he just opened his heart, let it all out, he didn't care at all about the voices, and then he orchestrated it, and I guess that he found out then, okay, nice, but how can I put one voice in this mountain of orchestra? When you read the partiture, also as a conductor, first of all you say, okay, how can I do that? And then when you do it for a while, you find out. So of course you have to reduce many things. Reduce doesn't mean you have to put instruments out. Reduce means that the dynamic of the opera is, especially these outbursts of the music, are so loud that he sometimes forgot that singers have a limit in the voice, right? And we, I hope you know that opera singers sing without mic. So then you have to care about the orchestra. That's what I mean. And actually, in all productions I did, people were very successful with that. So it is possible, and that is also the color of the opera, which makes it so interesting to listen to. And yeah, so interesting about this part is, when I saw it first, you see a never-ending score. Comparing to most of all composers, it has no structure of one voice. So we call it tessitura. That's the level where the voice normally happens during the opera. And when I saw this, I thought, okay, sometimes it's a Mozart opera, sometimes it's a Tristan, sometimes it's something else. You sing all characters in one opera, and it never ends. It is extremely high, extremely low, and this part doesn't allow you any mistake in your voice. Otherwise you will not survive and not come to the end. And Korngold was really nasty to the tenor, because at the very end of the opera he gave him a big lyric aria, which has to be totally Italian, very legato. And my first reaction was, no, I don't sing that. Why? It makes no sense. You kill your voice. And then I thought about it again, and then slow by slow I learned act by act. And actually I was still thinking it's a voice killer, but I was so impressed by the story. It's so emotional, it's so new, and it's such a different color to these, let's say, lonely heroes in Wagner operas. And I have to say, I sing some other operas also very, very often, like Siegfried, for example, 50 times or something. But I have the feeling it's a more simple dimension character. So you saw all the sides and so, okay, it's a little funny guy, first hitting, then thinking. And then you always have to push yourself to do this part new, to find a new way. And this is never the story about Tote Stadt. This part, Paul, is always new for me. And it became my lifetime opera. This opera, for me, it's like when you jump into life. I saw that only in Mozart operas, for example, like Così fan tutte or something. That could happen every day. And this opera happens really every day, anywhere in the world. Of course you can say I don't like it, or I mean, people are different, but I never met anybody who said I don't like the story. So, especially just to promote opera in general a little bit, even if you don't like opera, you will like the story. And that might be a good entrance to maybe start to see an opera.